Hello, we are in now. Welcome to the live. Let me switch off my other screen. I have a guest tonight. Her name is Connie Mocumi. It's been a while since we went live, but today we are here. And I appreciate the time you've made this evening to have us on your screens, on your phones, on your internet. I'm going to unmute you, Connie. We're hosting this with you tonight. So it's a relaxed conversation. Can you hear me, though? Let's test. Oh,
Yes.
okay. That's
hear
cool.
you. The audio is good. I hope you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you clearly. So, my guest, let me introduce you. Boo, 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 boo. Yan sa catalog. Okay, so I have Connie tonight. She is big on fitness. She is big on exploring. She is a creative. She is a YouTuber, a fast-growing YouTuber. Not fast. She's been doing the work, but now she's seeing the fruits of her hard work, and it's looking great. It's looking great. So I'm gonna let you introduce yourself more, Connie. Can you to our world, to our viewers out there?
But Tandega, I thought you were gonna introduce me. Okay, hi everyone. This is Connie Kataloka, the one that never gets tired, and that's period. Hi guys. So my name is Connie Mutumi, as Tandeka said. I am a free spirit, a go-getter, and I just love doing things in my own way. I am a YouTuber. I'm also a professional person, but I don't like to display that part of my life on social media. And I think I'm becoming a gym freak. I am at the moment like in a journey of gaining weight and into my fitness journey, and I'm loving the journey so far, and it's been great. So yeah, that's me in a nutshell.
Nice, thank you. I wanted you to be yourself, to show off yourself. I want that young, vibrant kind of intro you had. I didn't want to spoil it for you. So yes,
Okay.
I wasn't dropping the bomb on you, and apologies for that.
I honestly thought that you were going to introduce me, but it's okay.
Natural at this.
It's okay.
Yeah. So tonight, we'll be exploring. I don't know if you did go through what I had sent you long ago, but it was about how to let go of control and embrace the unknown. And I'm saying that because the way you do your things on your channel, because I think I'm taking note of your channel, your work, more than the fitness side, but your work. You are a creative. You too do a lot of things. You explore. You are not
the
afraid.
Network is a bit slow there.
On my side or yours? Ooh. How about now?
I can't hear. Oh my god. Yeah,
No,
I'm not sure if it's my
lagging.
network or yours, but it's not stable.
Yes, your screen is freezing.
Can you hear me?
Can you see me moving though? Now you are moving. No, let's carry on. Let's not worry. I hope.
Okay.
How about now?
But I didn't
Now
hear
you're
it
back.
properly.
You're back on.
Yeah,
Okay.
now it's
Now
fine.
I was saying we're gonna be exploring how to let go of control and embrace the unknown. And I'm saying this because you're such an explorer and you like tapping stuff that's out of your comfort zone. So it's one of the main reasons I called you to have you here and share your experiences and how you view things. and you are young, and you are growing, you are exploring, yes, on that. And then the other will be exploring strategies to stay motivated when things go tough. And I recently was slightly listening to your previous your latest video, long form video. So you were also complaining there, Guti, hey, you Mr.
Mm-hmm.
Satan was trying you. So but you overcome that. and and then how
We
to
must not
build
give that one a
your
chance.
life. Eh?
I'm saying we must not give that one a chance.
No,
Not
no, no,
even,
we
not one.
mustn't. We mustn't. So, but it's more of how to build your life with what you have, one step at a time, because everything is
Definitely.
about growth anyway. It's not
Mm.
gonna be a big bang theory. So, for
Mm.
starters, can you go through how do you let go of control and embrace the unknown? So you can be vast or however you want, because I know it's a very like complex like item to put out there, but yes.
So I think, first of all, I
Mm,
think I had how many years of me contemplating studying YouTube? Probably 5. Actually, still when I was still in university. I
mhm.
have some videos that I took when I was in university, shooting
Mm.
content, pretending like I'm shooting a video for YouTube, which never went on live. And then,
Uh-huh.
so yeah, I just took so long to start the journey. Eventually, last year, just before last year, when I turned 30, I told myself that, you know what, I'm gonna let off this thing and I'm gonna start. And with me turning 30, I think it also gave me courage to just start and never mind the noises in my head, never mind the type of quality I will put out there, never mind the gadgets I have, never mind the background on my videos. And so I had just told myself to just start, because I have been contemplating for so long, and it was not helping me, because I had this thing inside of me to say, please start, please start. But whenever, like, I literally had a tripod, I literally have like a ring light, but for me to take the phone and start filming was a problem. So I just woke up one day and had the courage, and I was like, let's do this. Even though the first video I was like cringing, because it was also a random video that I took. It was very random video. And
Mhm.
then on that video, after taking it, the second video came. Also, I was cringing, and the third video came. And then things just became easier and easier and easier. And then I started becoming confident on the camera. And then, so I think the main thing here for me to say, the control is just telling yourself and having that courage to start, no matter what or where you are, what you have. You just start with whatever that you have. So yeah, I think that's actually how my YouTube journey started.
Yeah,
So yeah.
that's great. That's great to hear. Oh, I was a bit disturbed for a second. I'm checking out the comments. I have a lot. I have a lot, but we're gonna
I don't
attend.
see comments.
So
Where do I see comments?
on the side, on the side,
I can
on the
see
left
them.
panel, you
Oh,
don't
let
have
me.
the panel where it says comments,
There's a thing.
or you can just
There's a
use
thing here
your
says chats
your
and then
phone.
comments. Buitumelo in the
Yes, yes.
building. Okay, okay. I see. I see. But
You see
how do I?
them
It
now.
says join the chats. Yes.
Join.
So should
It's
I click
asking you
join
to
the chat?
join.
Yes,
No,
it's
let
asking
me
me to
see.
join the chat.
I'll
Let
just.
me just say join. Maybe I'll see the chats. Oh, now I must connect to YouTube. It says
Can
connect.
you
Let
do
me
you have
connect.
your
Oh,
phone on you with you, and then maybe you can go in
yeah.
there. Oh, you can. Your screen is
So
blank now.
yeah, I'm connecting.
We're
I
gonna
think I'll be
win the
back because
game.
it's connecting on my side.
Okay.
It's
No,
connecting.
it's
It's
fine. I have
loading. It's loading.
Cordelia
It's
in the
back.
house. So I'll be checking out the comments. We're doing this differently tonight. There, we're improvising while we wait for our guest. Welcome, guys, to the live. Thank you for being here. Boitumelo. She said she was waiting. Boitumelo, Cordelia. Ooh, the ladies are in. Tutuzile, Connie the
Oh,
Explorer.
guys, oops,
Are
we
you back
having
in?
trouble connecting. It's fine. Let me go out, or maybe I can connect with my laptop.
So what I was saying, Connie, is you can still leave your connection on the PC and just have your phone on the side. You can read the comments from there and maybe lower the
Okay,
volume from that side so it doesn't echo. Echo.
okay, I'm coming
Echo.
back.
There goes my English.
Echo, echo.
Yes.
How do I return now to the? Oh gosh,
Thank you,
I need to return.
Boitumelo. The one that never gets tired. Ooh, the shout outs you are getting here. Ooh.
I'm back.
Slender Summer Catalog, she's in. So you have your extra
I got my
device with
laptop
you?
here in front of me, ne?
Okay.
So I'm gonna go in, but I'm gonna mute it.
Yeah, yes. That's I'll be reading from the device as well. So don't mind me if I look away from the screen or from the lens. Okay. So we can carry on then. Just a second.
Okay, are you still gonna read the comments?
I've read
I
them.
think my network
Okay, I
is
have
slow.
someone else. Ask your guest
Okay,
who was her inspiration to start a YouTube channel. Okay, so Connie, let's draft how are we going to do this for
mm-hmm.
maybe every few minutes we can read the comments, or now if you see some that you wanna immediately read, let's co-host this. Let's be
Okay,
relaxed and
let's do
yeah,
this.
yes. So I don't mind. You can co-host with take over the show.
No problem. No.
So I have
My laptop is
Connie,
taking time to load. I don't know if you can hear me properly there.
did you not hear me correctly properly? What I have no idea.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. And you
Okay,
are
cool.
going well. So
Okay, now stop.
I have
I can see the comments.
okay. I
So they're
have
saying, who was my
the one
inspiration to
on the
start my YouTube?
screen. Yes.
Okay. In South Africa, the person that inspired me to start my YouTube channel, first person, I can say it's Snegugu. After she shared how much she made from YouTube. Because I had been following Snare's journey while she was still like a corporate girly, and what got me inspired is how she started. She also comes from nothing, but throughout her hard work and the effort that she makes, she has like built her audience so well, and it's paying off now. So she's one person that has inspired me, and her sharing her journey, her struggles, where she comes from, her varsity days, how things were hard for her, how she started with content creation. So it showed me that actually these things are possible. We just sitting there and doing nothing and hoping for miracles to happen. But actually, we need to put in the work, and we need to put our lives out there. Unfortunately, as much as we got that thing in our head that says, "Why you?" Blah 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 blah. But
Oh, abantu bazothini.
yeah, abantu bazothini syndrome. Exactly.
Yes.
So yeah, so she's one of the people that really, really inspired me. I mean, she's living the life now. From her buying or getting sponsorship from like replica suppliers to promote those businesses, getting paid for that. From her now being able to afford buying authentic designer bags or designer shoes, whatever, and
Mm.
living her dream life, and eventually also like quitting her 9 to 5 to focus full time on YouTube. It's something that is really like inspirational. So yeah, that's one
How
person
old?
that
How
has
old is
really.
she? Did you mention that? Or
She's, I think,
how?
on early 30s, if not mid 30s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I think she started her
goes to
YouTube.
show that the age doesn't matter. It's just a
It
number.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And I think she doesn't even have a long time doing YouTube or being a content creator. Probably 5 to maybe towards 10 years, but her journey is
Mm,
very inspirational.
okay. And then for your channel, what were you not scared to not stick to the niche because you shared Jenny on like side hustle, they take a lot, uh, fitness journey, and
Mm-hmm.
your lifestyle, and
Mm-hmm.
exploring and vlogging, like beautiful, exploring the country. So, did you ever think about the downing to a niche, or you just went on? You'll be your niche yourself. Connie is a niche herself.
So, one thing that I've told myself is I am not going to niche down because I am still trying to find my feet, and
Mm.
I am nobody in the YouTube streets, honestly. So I just told myself that I'm gonna explore as much as I can. Even now, I'm exploring. Some content is doing good, some content is doing bad. But I've just told myself not to box myself, and just because maybe let's say like now Take a Lot was doing good, now I'm gonna focus solely on Take a Lot. I've got other things that I'm interested into. I want to share as much as I can, then maybe at a later stage I can narrow everything down and to say now I can focus in these three aspects, and I think I'm confident in this. And also me narrowing down, it means now I will have to come up with content ideas for that niche, which at the moment I'm still exploring and I'm still learning. I don't have that much to give out. So whatever that I do, I base my content around whatever that I do.
So, should you make it bigger than the big you are right now? Like millions and millions of
You say, I,
should you, if you were to make it, not when you make it big, not even should you, you will be big, you are still
uh-huh.
going big. So, but would you, in terms of
Mm-hmm.
your channel, would you leave it as is, or you'll eventually say, now I truly love this, I can niche down to this and maybe explore lots of avenues around this one niche, because once you go big, maybe some people will have that human behavior of saying, when they think of Connie, they think of this. So, like now, you have a secondary channel of which you saying you are Connie Fit, and we expect fitness
Mm-hmm.
there. So, should you make it big on
Mm.
this one? What about the other avenues that you've already started introducing while you are at this level, and an extra channel that you currently have?
Okay.
Uh,
So first, ne, in the beginning, actually, when I started my YouTube channel, I wanted it to be more focused on lifestyle, entrepreneurship, and just entertainment in a form that I would be doing pranks and entertaining stories and blah 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 blah. So, but now as I started, now that went off, and I just started sharing whatever that I was doing. So I
mhm.
think maybe in the near future, that's where I will narrow everything to. So with the fitness one, I just didn't want to confuse my audience because now this week is Connie at the gym. This week is Connie traveling. This week is Connie eating. So I was like, okay. Also with the fitness channel, because also it's my like journey, I had thought to myself that let me keep on giving out this content solely on this channel, because I see also on YouTube there are channels that are really doing exceptionally well when it comes to fitness. And most of those channels, it's like effortless content where you don't have to talk. You just put your camera there, you work out, and people watch that. If I do that every day, I can still grow my channel. All I'll have to do is set up my camera, have my nice background, start my workouts, edit it nicely in a sense that whoever that watches that video or wants to work out with me, it's easy for them to work out with me. So if I can have that channel solely focusing on fitness, awesome. And if it does good, perfect. The other one, it will be more of me talking, exploring, being myself. But the other one, definitely, I'm not gonna be like, you know. But the other one, I'm definitely gonna be talking and doing all these things. But eventually, definitely, I'll narrow down.
Okay. I have, thank you for answering that. I have other questions that I think we should take from the audience. Well, the first one, it's not a question, it's a comment. Maybe you can read it out for us because this is you.
What's the comment?
I have it. I have
see
it on the
Lerato.
screen.
Shout out to Lerato.
Can you see it on the screen though?
Okay, she gyms. She works.
Yeah.
She works. Takes load. She gives YouTube advice. She does side hustle. She's an explorer. Oh, thank you, Lerato. Okay, I see your comments. Thank you. I think that's
Here's
more like a
another one.
compliment. Connie, do
Yes.
you feel like YouTube has done something for you which was not? Yes, guys.
That's a good
YouTube has definitely boosted my confidence. YouTube has definitely made me want to explore. You know, when you are just relaxed going on with your life, also like you have goals, or you have, sometimes you even do the, what is it that we do on a yearly basis in the beginning of the year, the vision board. Your vision board, you'll do, and then you collect dust. But since I started my YouTube channel, I'm able to execute things that I've neglected. So, because it's one of the things also that sometimes I want to share with you guys. So I would go back to my whatever goals that I've had and start planning around that. How am I gonna execute that, and what am I gonna share with you? So definitely. And with the confidence on the camera,
she's a natural, this one. I personally believe you are a natural. So with that said, I have a question that would lead up to that says, do you see yourself working with a production team in the future?
production team, in a sense that if I'm gonna be working with brands, definitely. Solely for YouTube, not really. But let's say I have like a podcast, or I'm shooting a series of some sort of maybe entrepreneurship or whatever, that needs me to have a team to produce the content. I would definitely take that risk and have a team to help me. And also, like, as you grow, your responsibilities become so much, and there's so little time for you to do everything by yourself. So if you have the money to delegate, to hire someone special to edit, to do the videos for you, then why not? So it's something that I will definitely take up on, to say, my plate is too full. let me get someone to edit for me. Then I get to have time to spend with my family instead of me editing, because maybe at that point I will have the money to afford, and
To
the
be
person that will
faithful.
edit, definitely the video maybe will do good, and the revenue will be like, will cover the expenses and have my money back. So yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's a great one. And yeah, the power of time, like having time to do what you like, or the
Yeah.
ability to allocate your time towards the important things rather than
Hmm.
um, doing everything yourself
Yo.
and then ending up exhausting yourself and running out of that time, valuable time for your family, your loved ones, yeah,
Exactly.
even for
And also,
yourself.
when you try to do everything yourself, the creativity sometimes just goes down. You're not able to produce things to your best self. So if you feel like you're consumed, definitely delegate some of these things to people that are doing this professionally. And I mean, if there's someone doing this professionally, I think there's no way for you to not trust them with the work.
Hmm. So
I'm
the
able to
last,
execute.
oh, you were reading that one.
Yes, I saw a comment.
They
I'm able to
quoted
execute
you.
things.
It's a quote you had just said.
Okay.
So I have another one
Mm-hmm.
before we jump back to what we had planned. If you can read that for us.
If you knew what you know now, what will you have done differently from day one of starting your channel?
Hmm.
Yo, what I know now, guys. This will definitely sound so bizarre, but consistency. You see, people always say consistency,
It's no
and
lie.
it's
Putting in
no
the work.
lie. It's no lie. If I knew that from the beginning, I would have maybe reached even my threshold of subscribers on my channel within maybe 3 months. And also with the tactics and things that I've learned in shorts to grow your channel, interacting with people on your live. When I started my YouTube channel, I didn't even know anything about going live. I didn't know anything about shorts. And those are
Hmm.
other ways of growing on YouTube. So had I knew about those things when I started, like immediately day one, after hitting my 50 subscribers, I would have started going live and made sure that I go live consistently. So definitely I would have reached my YouTube threshold subscribers within, I reckon, 3 months.
So how long did it take
So
you?
yeah.
What you currently at right now? Because you are over
Yeah.
15 now. 15,000.
I think it took me, so on my birthday, I think I reached 1,000 subscribers. That was
Mm-hmm.
within 6 months. I think it took me about 8 months to
Oh,
reach
that's
the,
very short though.
yeah.
That was
So
quick. That's fairly a short
it was very
period.
quick. And during
Yeah.
that
And
time
then you
on
predicting that you would have done it within 3 months had you known what you know now. That's even
yes,
shorter. That's a shorter
yes,
period.
definitely. I would have applied everything that I know now, and
Mm.
I reckon to you it would have worked.
So, what's the best advice you give to people watching right now if they really want to grow their channel within 3 months? Be it they are new or their YouTube channel is old. Maybe so like for my channel, I've posted like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and took a gap or just
Mm,
fell off. And then I've started again last year towards the year end from October. So
mm-hmm.
people with those traits of consistency. What would you say to them?
That definitely happens. At the end of the day, we are women. We get consumed by a lot, honestly. Work stress, family stress, personal stress, but we have to keep our heads up at all times. No matter how you feel, you need to show up. There is this other video that I don't know if it was a video maybe on TikTok or where it said you need to make sure that you show up regardless how you feel. So whether you are sad and you're supposed to be shooting a video, shoot it. Whether you are happy or discouraged or demotivated, you need to show up regardless. So what was the question? I'm deviating.
It was, what would you advise? You are not deviating, but it's around what applying what you know now and telling people out there with their channels, old or new channel, what would you say to them in order to
Okay,
grow their channel within 3 months?
first thing first, what I would do is I would camp and sleep there by the shots. And first of all, I am going to erase everybody that I know in my head, whether it's family, it's colleagues, it's friends. Those
They are
people have
non-existent.
for me. They are not going to exist in this. And I'm not going to mind them, right? Those are not my audience. Those are not my people. My people are out there, right? So I
Yes.
need to get that in my head first. Secondly, I am going to make sure that whatever content that I'm going to produce weekly, whether it's long form, I'm going to make sure that I have content weekly. And then when I start, I can start with 30 days shots. Maybe let's say 3 times a day. I'm gonna post 3 times a day short videos. It can be 30 minutes, 30 seconds, whatever seconds. There are various ways to do shorts. There are challenges. There's that one, put a finger down if you are doing this and doing this. Those are one of the easiest ways to grow your channel. There are music, trending music or trending sounds. You can use that. You are able to search that. Or you can personally do your own. But now, because people don't know you and you won't be discovered easily, it's best if you are already using things that are trending. And then that way, because the sound is trending, when people are scrolling through on that sound, it's easier for them to discover you and to subscribe or to like. And that engagement will also boost your channel. So that's what I will do. I will remain consistent, make sure that I use the shorts. Once I hit 50 subscribers, I'm going to go live daily on YouTube. I know that one is not easy and it's not for everyone. First, you will also cringe like you cringed on your first video, but you need to keep your head up. If you don't have anything to say, there are people who are doing even StreamYard. I think there are people who are, what is this? When they are streaming, but they are not live, they are streaming something else. What is it called?
It's a pre-recorded something or a restream.
Yeah,
A restream.
Yeah, restreaming. There are people who are doing restreaming. If you don't have anything in your mind for you to personally come on the camera and talk about, like, I used to straighten my wig on a live. I used to cook on a live. I used to do my makeup on a live. I used to work out on a live, like anything, and people would come. And the other thing is, don't be discouraged when you have two audience, when you have one person, when you have 10 when you have 100, because you'll have a day where you have a flood of people coming in on your live, and you'll be like 100 people watching me all at
What's
once.
going on?
What's going on? And now
What did I
remember,
do?
during that time, you don't end your life. You keep going, you keep going, you keep going. Because as much as some will come, you'll have 100 people, and then all of a sudden it's 20. But those 100 people that join, the minutes or the hours, the time that they spend there, it's counted. And now remember, you are chasing the watch hours at that point. So you are not going to delete that video. Rather, you are going to save it, and you must make sure that those hours are accounted for on your channel, because you are in the beginnings. So you can delete those type of videos later when you are now have like 50,000 watch hours. But in the beginning, you don't have any way for you to say, I'm going to delete this. But then also, it comes with hunger. I'm not expecting everyone to have the same energy or the same hunger as me. Our goals are different. Our backgrounds are different. We want different things. Our timelines are also different. So I wouldn't expect everyone to follow exactly what I think can work. It will all depend on how much hunger you have and the things that you want to achieve. And also the pace that you want, the momentum that you have for these things that you want. So I wouldn't, some people will say I'm being unrealistic to say you must go live every day. Nobody got that time. I had it. Before I got monetized, I had that time to go live every day. I made that 1 hour daily. At some point, I used to work out daily on my lives. And going live to do my workouts also kept me accountable to show up for me to work out. So there are so many ways to keep on. And once you get monetized, now you can also, once you get monetized, you should not relax. That's when now you have to work hard and not even stop going in your long form, because you will be demonetized literally. So you need to keep up. So the best thing is to say, know what you want, know why you are doing exactly what you are doing, and go after it. At the end of the day, this is your journey. This is my journey. And I'm going to do it the best way it suits me, you know? So, yeah. So that's
great, man. That's great.
is.
And it's in relation to what I'm currently doing with having guests in my channel. And I know I've named my channel, I've renamed my channel like a lot of times.
Yes.
As you know, you guys would even complain, what am I doing? So, but I've always kept to
But
the lazy
this is
runner,
the
something the
process.
lazy runner. Because I believe that I love shooting content of running or being active. So what you've just spoke about now is also related in a way that it's always consistency, showing up whether you are tired or you don't feel like it or whatever. So, and because of my channel is about weight loss journey or getting back into your fitness or achieving your fitness even if you've never had it before at whatever age, be it you shedding the baby fat or whatever. So it's around the fitness. So in fitness, it's also the same principles. Consistency,
Definitely.
be accountable, show up for yourself daily, even if it's not a workout, but how
Yes.
you eat. Even if it's not how you eat, but how you release stress, mental stress, or keep
Definitely.
yourself calm and all of that. So now we have social media, we have the digital world. We want to
Yes.
explore. You get inspired. You see other people doing these things. You want to apply it into your life. And it's real life. It could be on social media, but it's your life, it's people's lives.
Definitely. Mm.
No matter how you put it, how you present it to the world out there, it's always a real life. even if you are pretending, like fake it until you make it or whatever, it's still your life, it's still your time, it's still you
Mm,
that
mm,
lens up and shooting the content. So,
mm,
but not but to link it to what I had invited you for and what my channel is about, the
mhm.
fitness journey.
Yeah.
You've started creating, you started taking creatine, a supplement.
Yes.
I wanted to talk to you about that, your experience in that. I'm gonna share mine as well, but let's hear from you because you've never been overweight, ne?
Mm-mm. I've never been
And
over.
me, na, I do myself as I have been overweight. I wanna get rid of these babais. So I'm also taking creatine. And then
Uh-huh.
someone who's never heard about this supplement would ask themselves, what's creatine? It's a
Mm-hmm.
powder substance. It's not a
Mm,
substance, but powder
mm,
supplement you take. The
mm.
fitness people would know about it. So we are two opposites, but
Ne?
what
We have.
connects us is the fitness journey, the
Mm,
living healthy lifestyle in order to aid our long life anyways. And because it might happen that you might not die now, and if you are
mm,
old, what happens when you are old? So the journey into the oldness, it starts now. You start taking
definitely.
care of yourself now. So what I would
Mm,
also say is, I'd like to explore with my body. If something
mm-hmm,
wrong goes on, God forbid, then it would be that. But I'd like to explore, like exercising as much as I can. And if there's a
mm-hmm.
supplement out there like creatine, I'm taking
And you're
it.
doing
And I
pretty
happen
good,
to
hey?
be told
Like,
you are creatine. You are taking it.
yes.
You just froze there.
I was saying that you are doing really, really good.
Yeah, thank you. I believe so myself, but I also know
I'm
there's a
seeing
huge
results.
room
The
from
BBL is
for
loading.
improvement. And in a way, not in a way, but fully, you've also inspired me to keep carrying on with taking it and exploring it. And it's a matter of pushing harder during the workouts and yes, looking after how I eat and all of
Mm.
that. But what I've deemed it as is a homemade BBL. So you would say as well on your shots. So tell us more about creatine and how is it working for you so far?
Okay. So actually, before when I started my fitness journey, because it was mainly for weight gain. So I used to take protein weight gainer, I think. And then I think I took it about 3 or 4 months. And then somebody recommended creatine. I don't know who was it, or did I see it on TikTok? You know what? TikTok is very resourceful.
Yes, I agree
It's
to
very
that.
resourceful. So then I bought one container of creatine. Ne? So with the protein powder, I was not really seeing the results that I desired. And then I stopped using it, and then I jumped onto the creatine. I think within 2 weeks using creatine, I saw so much difference, and also like my thighs and the behind, there was like visible results, and I loved that. And then after that, I just kept on taking creatine, and it's so when I read about it, of course, it's for muscle recovery. It increased the strength and the stamina, and also
Mm,
it helps to build the muscles. Um, because and then also with creatine, when you take it, you have to drink lots of water because the
water.
muscles have to retain that water to also help with the muscles uh, 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 recovery and building. So I think that's what helped me a lot as well. So even now, I'm still taking it. I don't even think I would ever live without it. I think it's gonna be my day to day forever.
Pew, 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 pew.
So yeah, I think it's doing the works for me. So I don't think I would stop. And with
Okay.
with with me, Diet is not really my concern because I eat anything and everything. My portions, I eat whenever I'm hungry. I eat. I'm not restricted on what I eat. I really try eat like home cooked meal most of the time, and in terms of veggies, and I do incorporate veggies, but I'm not like so clean in comes when it comes to eating. I eat anything and everything.
and everything.
Mm.
So, aren't you scared? You said you are 30, or you've turned 30 already.
Mm.
And as we grow, our metabolism or the way we digest food, it changes, it slows down, it is whatever because of our aging process, and we can't really avoid that. So, have you thought about that in terms of how you eat and your journey? Because you are even into the gains. What happens if you go overboard? Aren't you scared of those?
So, in regards to that, I'm only trusting my genes from my
uh,
mother and grandmother because they are slim. So I'm hoping that
okay.
I'm also gonna maintain the same body shape or body type. Um, I'm not really worried about excessively gaining. Probably if when I start having kids, I'll gain. But definitely, maybe after giving birth, I'm gonna go back to my size, like my mother did. So it doesn't really worry me unless if I really eat junk and it affects my health.
Yeah. So,
But
but
genetics,
anyways, eat junk food is a big no for everyone and anyone. We
yeah.
all know
And I also
this.
try to like
Anyways,
cut
yeah.
them.
So I have a
Mm.
comment here while we're
So
still on this topic.
it means that famous gym guy with the butt, not really overdosed it, but he probably consistently have been taking it for so long and maintaining it.
And the
So
fact
also
that he
from my
specializes
side,
on,
the other thing that I I I have is when I am at like my desired results, I need to now relook on how I'm gonna maintain those results
mm,
because it means I'm not gonna carry on with the same formula that got me the results that I have. I must
you
now,
know,
I don't know, hey.
uh, Mokuluma, with the maintenance of your results in 2023 into 2024 last year, I had
Mm-hmm,
lost so much weight. I was 10 kilograms less than I am now. I was
mm-hmm,
around 60, 61, and
mm-hmm.
I was breastfeeding at the time. I was also using the famous protein Herbalife, the
Mm-hmm.
whole thing as is, nje, following it to the root. So
Mm-hmm.
last year around June, I stopped breastfeeding, and because that creatine said, not creatine, the protein stuff, it's a bit steep on the pocket, so I couldn't maintain it, like having to buy it forever.
Again.
It For
Mm,
me personally, it's unsustainable, so I also
mm,
stopped buying that. So it's
mm-hmm,
minus two things that were part of the weight loss journey,
mm.
indirectly in a way. So after that, from August, I started picking up the weight again. And I
Aww.
thought to myself that no, man, it's probably I'm being lazy, or I've started going back to drinking wine occasionally or whatever. And I had
One is
celebrated
also
my 40 years and went back to celebrating using alcohol. It could be one of those, but I did watch out that I should stop drinking alcohol, or maybe once in a while, once in every few months. So I can't really count alcohol because I don't even have a bottle of anything in the house. That's how
Mm.
I've managed to stay off it. But with the
Mm-hmm.
food, I did maintain eating lots of veggies and then inyama, the protein
Mm.
and the veggies and fruits and drinking lots of water. But I still gained the weight. So I've ruled out alcohol and now I think it's because I was breastfeeding. So a lot of calories were going into the milk supply. So
Have you
minus that,
mhm.
yes,
Have you
go
tried fasting as well?
I have, but by the end of the day, I think my insulin levels would be so down. Or by the time I have to eat that first meal or the second meal, it will be so bad. It's not as easy as it was back then, and maybe
Mm.
it's how I'm looking at it, or I'm not yet prepared enough for it, because I believe also you need to put your mind into it before you
Definitely.
just jump on it. So, but
Mm.
now I am currently managing to eat twice a day, like
Mm-hmm.
around 10, between 10 and 12, and then in the evening. But I
Mm.
do snack in between with fruits, an apple,
Mm.
a banana, or almond nuts. So,
Mm.
with what we are saying with protein, I did try all of those things. So now I've scratched out everything that I've
Mm.
tried before a year or 2 years ago. And now I'm dealing with the actual weight with no helper, no anything. It's only
Yeah.
creatine and how I eat and how I
Yeah.
move. So
But
I'm
how are the
thinking
results
now,
for you
yeah.
for using? How are the results for you?
I do see the gains,
Mm-hmm.
and my worry is now the tummy area. And I've been
Mm-hmm.
told by lots of different people that I need to do the tummy workouts, of which I've
Mm.
been shying away from. But I
Yeah. You.
do see that I
Mm.
need to try, because I usually say, if you don't try something out, you'll never know if it's gonna work or not.
Ne?
So that's one aspect that I haven't tried. So with the gains, I'm still around 70, and I'm not complaining if I look at my pictures now versus
Mm-hmm.
the way I had done it before. It's like I'll show a before and after a picture later on, but
Mm-hmm.
it's a huge difference. It's a really big one. And
On.
I'm currently
Mm-hmm.
happy with what I
Mm.
look like right now. It's just that I
But
need
I
to
think
work
you
more
look very
on the
nice. I
tummy.
saw your progress. I think last week. But you are wearing a waist
A,
belt. But you
a
look
way.
very nice. I wanted to
Thank
ask
you,
you
thank you. Uh-huh.
if I wanted to ask you if you've tried. Okay, the network. I wanted to ask you if you've tried vacuum. What is it? Vacuum exercise where you hold your breath.
Eh, I
Maybe you
haven't.
can try that.
I've
But
seen people do
you
that.
must check it on YouTube on how to do it. I think you have to do it on an empty stomach in the morning and then see how long you can do it. Maybe you can also do that since you're you're saying the stomach exercises are a lot for you.
Yeah, they are. Um,
Yeah.
but with that being said, and on the creatine subject, between the reasons we both are taking it, when it's for weight for the gains, and then
Mm.
for me, it's part of the muscle maintenance, because I do run a lot, and they usually say runners do lose a lot of muscles and they become light and skinny.
Mm.
And
Mm.
so I want to avoid that as much as possible. But I'm
Mm.
still on the weight loss journey because I would like to shed some weight but maintain the lean muscle mass
Mm.
over my body,
And
because
retaining
of,
water.
yeah,
Mm.
with water, the keys
Yeah.
is the water intake. Yes, yes, I agree to that.
Mm.
So, but yeah, it's gonna be a quite a journey, and a huge accountability from my side, because the main worry, like I say, it's the tummy. So I'll look up on the tummy, the suction. what you call it?
Yeah.
You to pull in your breath and hold it.
Yes.
I think I've seen that. I've
It's
seen a
called.
lot of
I think it's
number
called vacuum. Yeah, Linda just
vacuum.
commented. It's vacuum
Yeah,
exercise.
vacuum exercise. Yes, thank you,
Yes,
Lindy.
stomach vacuum exercise. If you search that, surely something will come up.
Yeah, I need to really look into that.
And also on
Mhm.
exercises, the planks. You can start doing 1 minute planks as
Yeah.
well.
Well,
Yeah.
the planks I have
Before you
started
start
last
with
week.
the sit-ups, because sit-ups, that's where you're going to feel the pains.
And the wheel. I also have the stomach, what? The abs wheel. The one you push and you roll over. And I
Yes.
did it, and the pains the next day. They
Very
are unbearable, but I need to get in step by step in it. So, can we
definitely,
quickly go
yeah.
back to the comments?
Yes,
We've
let's
been
go back to the comments. I see Umam Lindy is in the building. Po, 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 po.
Whoop, whoop,
Lindiwe as
whoop.
well. Shout out to Lindiwe and shout out to Delicious. Oh, darling, I saw darling somewhere. I think in the beginning. Oh, Tene, have you ever had dreams or nightmare involving YouTube in your sleep? If so, can you tell us? Yeah, probably when I started. I don't remember anything now. Surely when I started my journey, I used to have those, yeah, dreams. I can't recall anything at the moment. Have you ever had dreams? Yeah, I can't recall any at the moment. Hey. Okay, let's read more.
It's, but weight is part of growing. Okay, we were still on the topic of weight, and the connoisseur of things, is saying,
But wait,
but weight
part of
is part of
it's part of
growing.
yeah.
Yeah, I
But
guess
also your
as an
weight has
individual, we need to learn that as women as well. For me personally, I know the other influence is seeing beautiful women out there with their beautiful physique. And sometimes you picture yourself, if I would have a flat tummy, the abs, the whatever, the defined arms and all of that. And
uh,
you sometimes forget that just leave, man. You're not gonna
that
be like that. You can't pick up the same physique like that other lady, or like Connie
never,
or
never.
Cordelia. Is she still here?
Hmm.
Yes.
It's
So
not the same.
yeah, we need to engrave that in our mind as a reminder that as an individual you have your own physique. We
Yes.
have a compliment here also from
Yes,
Lindy.
you're
Thank
beautiful.
you,
Thank you,
Lindy.
Lindsay. Those sort of
Those
people must mind their own.
1 minute
They
plans
must mind
you.
their own
Oh no. You they,
1 minute
don't
plan.
play. Well, I know they are hard though. They are hard.
Yeah,
Even
don't know their
10-second
heart.
one. It's same as the push-ups. Have you done
Yeah.
push-up? How are you with
Yo,
the push-ups? Because you are a lean person, then it for
you know
me
what?
it will mean that you are light. You can handle the weight of your body. So push-ups should
Never.
be easy for you.
Never.
Why though? Why?
I can't lift my body up. Shame. I have to practice. I have to practice. Maybe I must do like 5 push-ups every day and then
Mm.
increase as I get better. But lifting my body up, no, it's bad.
We have another one. Do you think YouTube as a platform has changed from when Sinekuku had started to when you started? So if Sinekuku joined now as a new person, she may experience different results?
Yes, I think it has changed. And I think also things are a little bit easier than back then. There's a lot of information out there compared to back then. And also with the features and upgrades they have done on the platform, I think so. I think it has changed. It has changed and it has made it's making our life easier. We are connecting in different forms on the same platform. So definitely, yeah. I mean, even Abu Gugu, should they start their YouTube journey now and utilize all these other features that YouTube has? I'm sure even 500,000 subscribers, they can reach them in a year.
Yeah.
And YouTube is on easy mode at the moment, I feel.
Easy mode.
Yeah. You doubt?
I doubt. Do you think it goes with the age group or what you share to
No.
the world? Is it the type of content or is it the age group or is it the country? Maybe.
I think
What do
it's
you
the
think?
country and probably type of content as well. Ahman, but it doesn't matter on the content. Look at Rosemara, what content she posts or the live
Mm,
she does. So I don't think so. It just needs you to
uh,
be out there.
this life
Hi,
is so
City.
popular. This city. Yo, I
Yes,
haven't
Mrs.
seen her
Maps
in a
also is
long
in the building.
while.
Mrs. Maps, hi. Please say hi
And we
to
also have
Peanut.
Priscilla.
So I don't think so. I think it just
Look at the
there's just
screen.
so many
Easy mode
opinions.
in Jani.
Johnny.
I have the
If you
same
use all these
stance
features
as
that YouTube
her.
has, guys, don't sleep on this. They put out these features for a reason. So if we are only
Mm.
focusing on long form content and not use the posts, the lives, the shorts, we are sleeping on ourselves. We have to explore all these other features. They are there for a reason.
So, but
The
Connie, I would argue and say
mm-hmm.
people like viral stuff. Sometimes make the negative or the failure trend more, or the exposure of an uncomfortable side of an individual. So, in terms of what we are doing now, we're sharing positive tips of how to make it in life, how to lose weight, how to start a side hustle. Someone would say that's a serious topic or it's a bit boring. It has a certain individuals or whatever. But you, when you start it, yes, you giving out a service to people, but you are also studying it because you want to grow the other side, the digital side, and maybe make another income stream using your service. But so now there's this conflict of people sharing the negative things that go viral, and you are here trying to penetrate them with your positive thing. So, how would you penetrate the YouTube world with the positive stuff and staying on top of
YouTube
it?
world, yes, you can be positive, but also have some sense of humor in it. You don't have to be always serious talking, and you can bring your
Yeah.
personality. Maybe people will connect with you via your personality
And not
and how
even
you
your
deliver.
content.
Yes, the content that you'll be delivering would be very important and very positive and very like professional. But if you bring in your personality, your sense of humor, you throw jokes there and there, you are not always too serious. Some people like that. So
Yeah.
it's easier for them to connect and they get the message still. The message is still conveyed to them. So it doesn't necessarily have to be always in the suit, always serious, always head up. No, man.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
also
Also,
we are humans at the end of the
we are
day.
humans. I
We
mean,
all can
imagine,
be serious, we all can goof around, but life is just life. Ne?
I mean, let's say you are always serious on your 9 to 5, and then this is out of your comfort zone. This is out of your 9 to 5. Why do you have to bring that seriousness here? Just let go. Be yourself, relax, and let everything just be.
And as how J. Cole would say, this is my canvas. I can paint it
Exactly.
however I want.
You get
I wish I
you
can
get
rhyme. I can drop
yes.
some
Yes.
here.
So you
Ah,
don't really have to be serious. Now, guys, here I am very playful. But should you find me on the other side, you wouldn't say.
Gucci, this
You
is
wouldn't say.
Connie.
Yeah, you wouldn't say. But here, I am very playful. I'm sure some people think I'm 18 sometimes because that's how
Yes,
playful
you
I
don't
am.
look your age at all.
Wabo. So
Yeah.
I don't really take myself serious here.
Let me see
Oh,
on
Utsidi
the.
says we are struggling to get the watch hours. I
Oh,
just
yeah,
missed the.
yeah. Let me put it back up. We are struggling to get the watch hours, and you say it's easy mode. Yeah, that
Siri,
hit me as well. And I'm like, how Connie? She's
no,
saying
no.
easy mode.
Yes, easy mode. We have to make sure we utilize all the features, guys. The algorithm is always changing. One day this week, maybe the shots are doing so good, and when are you sleeping? You don't even post one shot in a week. But yet you are taking videos every day. Why? Even the
Yeah,
long form content that you take, you can make shots out of those long form content, guys. You can take that 20-second clip from that long form and make it a shot. So you don't
yeah,
really
that's
have to be
true.
taking new content every day. You can repurpose your content.
Recycle. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have Priscilla Maps in the house, and
Please
she's
repeat
asking
everything.
us to repeat everything. That's like we have to sit another hour here because
Yeah.
we're already over an hour. I can't believe we are over an hour.
Mama
Today it doesn't
Kapina,
feel like. I remember when I did my first live on my own. I was already tired within 14 minutes. It was long, long ago, my very first live, and I was complaining throughout the live. And I'm like, how do people talk so long? But now
Yeah,
I'm getting the hang of it. And I think it's also easier to do a collaboration like we
yeah,
are
it's
doing now,
easier.
to have
It's
someone to
easier.
interact with and then go through
Mm.
the comments with, and also stick or stay on a certain subject. Um,
Yes.
let's see. YouTube was easy mode during COVID. Shem, I wish I started then. Yeah, I also think that's true. Hey,
Yeah. But I think also, like, guys, we have to be out there. We can't be posting once a week and expect that we're gonna grow. That is not gonna happen. How many other YouTubers have been on YouTube? People, yes, we have people that have been on YouTube for 10 years and are posting long form content consistently and are still not monetized. And
that's
they're still not
true.
using the shorts, they're still not going live. These things are really important.
Mm. So, Connie, I want us to go back to your mantra. Let me ask you, what
Mm-hmm.
is your mantra to see if I got that correctly? I just assumed your mantra is something. So, but can you tell me what is it?
Trust the process.
Yeah, I got
You
it
gotta trust the process. Even
correct.
when you feel
Let's
like
go.
it ain't coming together. You gotta trust the process because Everything is working out, even on your darkest days. The dots are connecting.
So, have
That's
you
all.
ever doubted
Like,
the process or doubted the trusting the process? And if so, what did you do to get yourself back into trusting the process?
yeah. Just for an example, the video last week, I didn't post anything. I was so demotivated. And then during the week, I was working out and I got back to myself. I'm like, what the heck? Are you going to stop? Why did you start this channel? We are not stopping. This is part of the process. This, unfortunately, this is what you are going to feel. This is part of the package. You're
Yeah.
not gonna come tomorrow and you will feel like, no, 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 no. This is part of the package. You need to embrace this. This is part of the process. You have to keep it going. So no
No
matter,
matter
that's
what.
why I said you have to show up no matter how you feel. It's just that on those other days the feeling is stronger, but you need to quickly get out of that before it consumes you.
Mm. I have a Weqe umbuzo wami. Where is the question?
Yo, bathi waqe umbuzo wami. Uthini makathi
Weqe,
waqe?
you he's saying you jumped his question.
Oh,
Ungweqe
sorry.
amaqanda. Let's go back into the comments just a second. Oh, I think it's this one. I have it on the screen.
Okay, does the rewards of YouTube justify the investment you put into in terms of buying equipment, data, and just effort? Does it make business sense? Or should no
Get a
man?
job.
This is you have to look at YouTube as in like it's not a full-time job. This is like a hobby. It's something that you do it because you enjoy doing it. So if you're going to buy soccer boots because you need to go play soccer, it's an investment that you are putting so that your feet are protected, so that you can be able to score that goal. And after scoring that goal, it makes you feel good. A little now I bought the LED lights. LED lights are part of the investment. Now, even I'm sure even you guys can see my lighting. My lighting is good. It makes me feel good
Very.
because the quality is good. It's better than before, or it's better than if Uguti these lights were not there. So eventually, it makes you feel good. I would say treat it as a hobby, something that you do it because even when you don't feel like doing it, but when you do it, it makes you feel good. It's like exercising. So I wouldn't say really you must look into it as in like in a business sense, but eventually that's we want to make money out of it. But in the beginning and during the process of it, I feel like taking it as a hobby and exploring it as much as you can. Eventually it will pay off. Definitely.
Yeah, yes, I believe so as well.
Yeah.
And most of the time,
Mm.
it's what we know already in life. Whatever you
Mm.
want to achieve, you just have to put in the hours and the work in it. No matter the self
Mm.
books you can get, the journals, the whatever. At the end of the day,
Definitely.
on your own, you really have to
Mm.
push yourself.
Mm.
Do I have? Can you read isiZulu?
Kuhlakaniphile lokhu komntwana.
That's Mshengi for you.
Thank you for the compliment. Thank you,
And I
girls.
have this comment that I 100% agree with.
Aw, Cody has such a beautiful personality. She was made for social media. This social media must pay us. Must start paying us now. Pay the bills.
Hey.
I hope it will get there very soon, though.
So we are well over an hour
Yeah,
above.
yeah.
I don't know
It's
if I
past my
can still keep
time
you
already.
or what.
Huh?
No, I'm saying I don't know if I can still keep you or should we carry on and what the
It's fine.
audience
Let's
is
read the last
saying.
comments and then see it.
Miss Priscilla, kuhlakaniphile lokhu. Um, this
Ukarabo
is part of
ukhona
the
la.
process. Yes. Kanti, what did we think the process was? Karabo is this guy. The hour went by pretty fast. It
Oh,
doesn't feel like an
Ukarabo.
hour, hey? But
Bashung. I've not been on the
yeah.
YouTube streets. Yes, Robert. I'm sleeping on my. Thank you, Karabo, for tuning in.
Priscilla, I have questions,
What's in it? Carry on.
but
We have
he
questions.
hasn't.
Okay, let's keep them coming.
Keep them coming. And for me, he is also Lindy Wenkabinde. Is he? Really,
Yo,
Cordelia?
Karabo busy man.
And we still have
Karabo
Voitumelo. Okay, so from my side, though, I usually do this 1 hour and a few minutes because in school night, you English almost jumped out. It's because it's school night and where I'm sitting because of the network signal. I am near the bedrooms, so the kids, I ngiyabezwa bayavuka up and down, so maybe we can wrap up in the next 10 minutes or so. But here's a question. Connie, where do you get your discipline
Okay,
from?
that's
Is it
fine.
natural or you force yourself?
Hey, I force myself. Ngiyadlala. But my discipline, guys, I'm the only child. So
Oh,
that
nice.
on its
I don't know
own,
if it's nice or not.
that on its own, it means I need to rely on myself. And I've been disappointed by my own father so many times. So I have to rely on myself. And if Uti, I am going to moan about things and not get things done and just be lazing around, for what? Who's gonna get those things that I want? No one. So literally, I just have to get up and do what I need to do, and yeah, see myself out. That's where the discipline comes from.
That's nice, man. And you're keeping at it. It keeps you going.
Yeah, yeah.
I have one directed to me. Oh, Priscilla is
Mhm.
asking, why did I start these lives?
Mhm.
Um, I started the lives to train confidence in speaking in a live
Mhm.
audience. And I
Mhm.
know this is online, it's digital, and I can ignore the comments or the number of views, the count that we are shown, and just like bubble myself and think I'm alone in a room. So, but besides the live, also the channel itself, like exposing myself on digitally on YouTube, even on Facebook and TikTok and Instagram, it was also to train my public speaking.
Okay.
I know I am shy. I don't know why. I have a stage fright. And if
Mhm.
I miss one English word, because most of the time we express ourselves in English, If I miss
Mm.
one word, I would beat myself to it like weeks and weeks and think like, "Ooh, I did bad. I wish I could have done this, or I wish I could have said this sentence
Yes.
this way." I just like be hard on myself. So, but the live stream, knowing that there's a live audience there, I could see the questions, the comments. Anyone can type anything they like. They can scrutinize me, they can diss me, they can compliment me. So I told myself that let me just jump in. I'll see in there, whatever happens, I'll grow a thick skin. So, but the main reason, Priscilla, was to train myself for public speaking, and of which I do
Oh, you're
see
doing really
some
good.
differences even at work.
Mm.
Sometimes, even if I make a mistake, I would just calm myself down and tell me that I'm human. Anyone can make a
We all
mistake.
make
These are
mistakes.
human
Yeah.
beings. So yeah,
Mm.
that's that. Have you ever had a confidence issue or doubting yourself,
Mm.
Connie? Never at all, even
I've
at
never.
young age. So my
Nah.
papios. Oh, pew 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 pew. It's me.
When I was young, I never used to have this energy. I was very quiet.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
really?
very, but I never had like confidence issues and all those things. Self-esteem issues, no.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
So when did you start to pop
With
out besides the social media? Were you like this in high school or primary? Were
I think
you a ringleader in
I started
and
becoming showing my confidence when actually I think when I got to high school most probably because and also when I joined a church choir because there you
singing in front of
sing,
people?
you're in front of people, you interact with
Mm,
other mates and all that. And then as time went by, in varsity it became more, and there in varsity also at my res I was a chairperson, so you would interact literally with almost everyone. Yeah, in my class I would speak and all those things, so it just kept on going and going, and then it just became like part of me. It just became normal.
okay.
Yeah.
That's that's great. I guess you can never know what you are capable of until you try it anyway. No matter
Definitely.
how exhausting or daunting it is, until you do
Mm,
it and know you can do it and repeat it, that's where you know where your strength or weaknesses lie.
yeah.
Did we read this one? How is the international audience going for you? Now the
Yo,
questions are
to be
coming.
honest, guys, today I checked. Yesterday when I posted, I checked my analytics, ne? Because I wanted to see what time is my audience online. That's the only thing I wanted to check because I wanted to post my
Mm.
video. I normally post my videos around 12, but my audience time thinking, they are now becoming active on YouTube towards the afternoon, towards the evening. So I went online to check what time I should post to see when are they active. I haven't checked my the other thing that I checked is what watch hours. I'm on 50,000 something watch hours. I haven't checked my audience. I must check that. I haven't.
Remember, we said we're gonna do this thing. Oh,
Oh
it's not
yes.
happening.
Where
I wanna
is
say,
it?
oh, there. And this,
Bo, 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 bo. Let's give them some balloons.
there, it's happening. And this one, the balloons.
Yes.
This is for balloons. I didn't know.
Yeah, that is for
Can I
balloons.
pop
That is
them? Why are they not popping?
there.
Oh, okay. Here's another one. Can
But
Connie please share with people that the number of views one get have little impact on the money one get. Am I reading that correctly?
Yes, it
Yes, yes.
does. It has like a little impact because people need to watch ads and people need to watch the full videos that we post. The views are like, we need people to watch the full video and the ads. So it does have like a little impact.
Mm.
Because I mean, a person can open the video and watch it for like a minute and go out, and that view will still count. And that 1 minute, maybe an ad did not even play, you know.
Ah,
And that 1 minute, I
yes.
mean, we need hours, watch hours, not minutes.
So in a way, YouTube is really trying to contain people within their platform. So they
Mm,
are trying to take over the TV space, the ad and the content that you consume, that
mm,
through the ad revenue
mm,
being part of how they make money. And I'm sure
mm,
they make a killing out of it. Tina,
mm.
I feel like we are just products. Nje. Even if you are getting paid, you're still a product in a way because you are using YouTube platform. You are not on your own platform that's making
Mm.
you money. We are making YouTube money. I
Yeah.
have another question. Which brand of which brand have you had good experience with in terms of production equipment? Which equipment should people avoid, which would be a waste of their money? Yeah, I think that's
Yo.
also.
Karabo, I haven't really explored a lot. I've got like a ring light, tripod, and recently I just bought this LED lights. What else? I think these cameras that people are buying are not it. In my view, if you got an iPhone, a good iPhone, you can produce as good quality as those cameras. And also you just need a good iPhone editing software and you're good to go.
All right. And then just to add on that as well, I've been singing a tune, I think it's well over a year now, saying
Mm-hmm.
that I'm gonna buy a microphone to to boost my audio because I feel like in all I've done or all my experience with YouTube and creating content, the audio is one thing I miss and I need to like improve on it. So in terms of microphones, I think also, and I've heard a lot of YouTube content creators out there saying that sometimes even if your video is poor quality, but as long as the audio is clear, it's crisp, you would make a killing there. You will retain
Okay.
someone's attention because they want to listen more than what they see. They do compromise on what they
Mm-hmm.
see versus in what they hear. So with the equipment, I also think audio is
Ne?
very very important.
Ah,
Yes.
okay. Woo. Guys, it's
What?
past my sleep time.
Yes. With 28 minutes over an hour. What are your future plans for your channels?
Future plans for my channel, guys, is to just make sure that we retain this watch hours, we make more money, and eventually we work with brands. That's the goal. While we
Hmm.
are getting paid with you by YouTube. So YouTube needs to unlock that third stream of income or a second stream of income by working with brands.
That brands, yeah, they boost up also your visibility out there because some
Mm.
people are not even on social media, but once they as they see a brand and they see a face Connie with this brand, they'll maybe somehow take interest and ask themselves, who's this lady? And maybe they will eventually land on YouTube and they find you and they will be like, oh, this is Connie. I've seen her on this ad. Maybe let me follow
Mm.
up on her. So, yes, brands, in a way, or half of 90% of the time, they also do boost up your online presence.
Yes, definitely.
Nice. Thanks for the great live. Nilale kahle emakhaya. I think we should wrap up on this.
Yeah.
We can go for hours. It's just that it's a Sunday evening. Ooh, we
Ne?
have
Yeah,
someone
and
saying
tomorrow is
Christmas.
work.
Yes,
And I
I'll
need to wash
rewatch
off
this
my
live
makeup also.
tomorrow. Your facial routines.
Yes. And then get back to my sleep.
Okay.
Get to my sleep
You will
now.
get brand deals soon. That's from
We
Clayman.
pray for that. They must come through.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Thank you for being here. We're gonna continue trusting the process, and we really appreciate your time for being with us here tonight. We're gonna wrap
Yeah.
this up. We love you.
Thank you, thank you,
Why
thank you for
does mine
joining
take forever
me.
to show? There.
Thank you
We're
guys. Good
exploring
night.
technology as well. It's StreamYard. This is a free version. As you can see, the brand there, the top corner, powered by StreamYard. We shouldn't be afraid to explore these things,
Yeah,
collaborate, explore with other people on your own through a
definitely.
live, through a recording. So that's how we learn, anyways.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but yes, thank you. I'm gonna end the live. But before I end it, any last words you wanna share?
Any last words? Guys, just keep your head up. Keep going. Constantly show up for yourself, because if you don't, nobody will. And yeah, man, we are all in this together. So let's keep going. That's all
All
from
right.
me.
Thank you. I think I
Thank you,
have
guys.
the same stances. You just have to trust yourself and take one step at a time.
Definitely.
It's my favorite book. I have it with me always,
Mm-hmm.
always. Atomic Habits. Tiny
Yeah.
changes, remarkable
Let's keep all
results.
those habits.
Yes. And whatever makes up your daily routine and life, it's what you do
Yes.
every minute, whatever you do, whatever conscious decision you take
Karabo
at
says
that
he's going to be in
moment,
the next
it aids
interview.
to that.
Can't wait to
Hmm?
see you, Karabo. He's next.
I'm next on the interviews. Yes. We'll hold him to that. Like I'm having it, I'm recording, it's recorded. If he changes his mind, we're gonna have a problem. But anyways, thank you. I'm gonna end the live now.
Thank
And
you.
good
Good
night, Connie.
night.
Thank you for your
Bye.
time. I really appreciate it. Bye bye.
Bye.
Where's my media? My end.
I'm Pro 7. Ndicela niyeke nenza ntoni? Not again, please.